What's up everybody? We are Deanna and Phil. Deanna's from the United States and I'm from Germany, and we are currently in the US. And in this video we're gonna talk about reverse culture shocks that Deanna experienced coming back to the United States.
Howdy y'all, welcome to America. I wanted to say welcome. The first point is going to be American small talk. I was reminded of it pretty early on, and maybe this is more of a southern US thing. Even on the plane coming from Frankfurt to Atlanta, I was reminded of small talk. The flight attendant was announcing which seats were boarding, and then there's this guy who came over and he was like, "Do you remember which one she said?" And I was like, no, I couldn't hear. And then we had a full conversation about life, I guess, and like weather.
Where was he from?
The US. A lot of people from that flight.
From the South?
I would assume the South.
Well, howdy, ma'am.
But yeah, there's been a few times where I've been reminded of it when we just go out in the stores or at the supermarket or something. Just chat it up a little bit.
Yeah, I can feel that too going out. Just the way people say hello and how do you do, how was your day? And it's just a quick exchange of a couple of short sentences, and it's very apparent to me as a foreigner. But yeah, so for me it's like, again, this culture shock, but this time at least I knew what to expect, but I can only agree.
Yeah, it's so funny though, because both of my parents grew up in more northern states, I guess, and then they moved to the southeast after college for work. I still remember being a kid and they were very specific on saying they're not used to the small talk at the grocery stores and random places, and they were like, it's so weird, it just takes so long to do anything. And now they freaking own it. They have embraced the small talk southern friendly culture, and my mom can have a conversation with someone for like an hour and have random facts and information about this person she's never met as a stranger.
Yeah, people just feel very relaxed, or they must have just a bunch of time on their hands.
But yeah, it's something that I noticed, and it took me a while to get used to a little bit.
The small talk.
So point number 2 is my skin is fragile now.
Your skin?
Yes. I have become pale living in Germany.
That's
during
true.
This lockdown time, winter months, 11 months out of the year, it's winter in Germany. I went to the lake for Memorial Weekend here in the US and I got sunburned. But it's the second time in my life that I've peeled.
The second time in your life.
Second time in my life. I'm becoming whiter.
You're officially German now.
It's crazy. Like, I even put 50 SPF on and reapplied and everything, and then I was just a lobster and my shoulders were peeling. They have now become tan, so it's way better now. But it was interesting. I was actually pretty excited because I never peel, and now I understand when people reference that they need like a base tan and stuff and like this peeling thing.
I was excited. I never peeled, and all of a sudden my skin came off my body. Amazing.
Maybe
awesome.
Maybe it's age.
Yeah.
My skin is becoming fragile.
It's true, this winter was horribly long and dark, and the pandemic didn't make it better. But coming here just a couple of days, I feel like I'm beautifying. Like, I feel like I got a little bit of a skin. I'm sweating more, which is always good.
Yeah.
Like, you feel cleansed and stuff.
It's very humid.
Look how brown I am.
So point number 3 is that it felt weird at first not to hear German everywhere.
Oh, das können wir ändern, kein Problem.
Yeah. As soon as I landed in Atlanta, in the Atlanta airport, all I heard was English and Spanish, and I was like, whoa, it felt foreign to me for a second, but that's pretty normal. Like, there are a lot of Spanish speakers in the US and a lot of English speakers. It took a second to adjust to not hearing German everywhere I went and having to like actively use my brain to like translate everything, or attempt to translate, I should say.
What do you mean? Is your brain thinking in German now?
No, it's just when you hear something, you have to, like, if I hear German, I'm like, okay, what did they say? But now I don't have to think about it. It's there.
Yeah,
you know?
brain off again.
Yeah.
As soon as you enter US soil,
Whoop.
brain turns off.
Is it weird for you to hear English though?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah?
It's so much nicer for me. I really don't like this mix and match thing, like speaking half German, half English in Germany.
Have to do.
I also, I don't know, I just enjoy being in a foreign country, English, and speaking English only, because in Germany I feel like my German suffered from speaking so much English, and then my English suffered from being that long in Germany again. So it's very, it's just annoying, and I love being the foreigner. I love being somewhere else and not speaking German.
Yeah, I can relate to being the foreigner. I mean, I feel like it's this, I don't know how to describe it. It's this unique experience and feeling, and you feel like you're learning something all the time.
I'm exotic here. When I came out, they're
Oh
all
my
like,
god!
Look at that pale person. Look how pale he is.
No
he
one-
must live on the North Pole. I was like, almost Germany.
Bruh. So many Americans have German ancestry. Get out of here with that stuff.
Yeah,
Get
but
out.
you know what I mean, like on a smaller scale. Before we continue with the video, quick moment to remind you guys, please like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We post at least one video a week. And if you want to further support us, you can do that on patreon.com/DeannaandPhil. We have different kinds of benefits. For example, we make Patreon exclusive videos over there, and every little support is highly, highly appreciated. Today we're giving a quick shout out to our family member Patreon. So big thank you to
Marcus Audensman, Fred42, Laura and Jared, Ethan Mitchell, Heather Kuffner, Hasten Matro, Jay Reed, Shar Mills,
Tarek Malkosh, Alan B, Jasper Nielsen, Stephanie Wendt, Danu, Jörg Michels, Megan Rosati, Shannon Bradley, Sean and Alex, and Klaus Eisert. So big thank you to you guys, but now back to the video.
So point number 4 is the Southern American accent. Phil says that when I was video chatting him that my Southern accent or my American accent came out harder, stronger, faster.
I'm trying to be careful with my words here.
You better be.
When I think American accent, I think of this very confident, almost self-loving kind of way of talking. And it's also very much back in the throat and just like, yeah, it's like, I can't even do it like,
We just
that's
project
just the way
our
how we do it.
volume more.
Yeah, but it's also this like, it's like, yeah, it almost sounds a bit arrogant, like, and
It's
I
confident.
noticed
We walk a fine line.
every time she's with friends and they get very comfortable, maybe have a sip of a glass of wine or something like that, it comes out a bit more than it usually does. And it's just like, oh my god, and I was like, and it's not the southern one, it's the American one. It's this like, that way of speaking.
Yeah, well, I think it's only natural when you're surrounded with people that you're familiar with. But I also think it comes from being in another country, especially when you're not around native English speakers, or if you've ever taught English as a secondary language, you make your sentence a little more basic.
Yeah.
You have to simplify it. I don't want to be that asshole who's walking around saying like pretentious vernacular in an everyday conversation. Like I would be annoyed if I was constantly talking to someone in German and they're just using these like big phrases and things that I don't know, like, I don't know, complex terms or just slang all the time. It wouldn't be an enjoyable conversation. It would be like, well, let's have a lesson, I guess.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I think it's just a comfortability thing.
Yeah.
Comfortability thing.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. I think we all do that on an extent. If you speak to somebody who doesn't understand you as much, you go a little simple, basic.
Yeah.
Even maybe switch around some words on purpose.
Yeah, and I also...
And when you're here and you're comfortable with friends and family, whatever, that goes out of the window.
Yeah. I speak a little faster here too, and I kind of become lazy with my English. It mumbles together a little bit more. So there's just little things you notice.
But I actually enjoy that too, that I can speak quicker here or whatever, or can speak or try to speak properly, and people don't have an issue understanding that.
Yeah.
So I like it.
All right, the 5th and final point is that I forget to order water. I don't know. I've been in Germany and Europe for too long that I forget to order.
And the water is expensive and bubbly and fizzy.
In Germany.
Yeah.
But here I forget to order just still tap water. I forgot to. So we went to a restaurant and it's where you order at like a cashier, but then you go and get your own fountain drink. It's not really fast food because they like serve it on proper plates and stuff. Fast casual dining or something like that. But I didn't know what to order and I freaked out. I'll just order a fountain drink. I said fountain drink.
I noticed that. I was looking at the menu. What did I get? A Diet Coke or something?
Yeah. I literally ordered a fountain drink. I said those words.
I felt her panicking. I was like, she's gonna order water, right? It's free. It's free and she likes it. I'm like, oh, sweet tea. Sweet tea.
No, I said fountain drink. I just said fountain drink, and I go over to the machine and I'm like, I don't want any of these sodas. I don't want a soda. And so I just ended up getting an unsweetened tea. But I remember just being like, why did I not just order a water? What is wrong with me?
That was in one of our earlier videos where we talked about the water situation. And I think that is one of the best things in US restaurants, that you can get free, still water everywhere and unlimited refills, and it's so awesome, and it's just such a point we talked about so much. So it's so funny that you forgot in that moment in our first restaurant visit this time around. that there is free water. You
Yeah.
just forgot it. That was awesome.
It's crazy. Although I do notice now that it's not completely free. They'll charge like 25 cents or 50 cents for the cup now.
Sometimes in some restaurants.
In some restaurants. But if you're like at a full dining and you order water, it's a glass, they usually won't charge you. Yeah, I cannot believe it. I gotta remember to order freaking water. Like, how did I forget to order water? Funny little culture shock when I came back to the US.
You're German, baby. Look at you. All right, so those were 5 reverse culture shocks that Deanna experienced here. And yeah, it was kind of funny to witness that. I think she becomes a little bit of a German, like not fully, but you're definitely partly German. We're in the US now, we're making more US videos, so subscribe to the channel for more of that in the future.
As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
A big thank you to everyone who watches our videos and supports us, and a special thank you to our patrons for supporting us and helping us to make videos like these. We hope you guys are all staying safe during this crazy time, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!